Hey pals, it's Sassy Cassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Naruto Shippuden. As always, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. I would also like to give a very special thank you to my patrons. Now, before we get into this episode, I'm sure y'all probably know by the time this comes, because it'll be in the title. I forgot / didn't look at my notes that I was supposed to do a skip because the next couple episodes between 143 and now we're a filler arc. So we're skipping to 152, which I guess makes sense because it didn't feel like there was necessarily a lead into any type of filler arc. It seemed to end that conflict. In my mind, I was just so into it that we're just going to keep going with this, but who knows? We might be getting back to it. We might not. I don't know. So with that being said, previously on Naruto, we have had a lot of Sasuke time. We've had a lot of his journey since leaving Orochimaru, since not even just leaving Orochimaru, killing Orochimaru, absorbing him, chasing after Itachi because this has been his life's goal, finding out there was somebody else that helped kill the entire Uchiha clan, defeating Itachi, gaining some powers, finding out that Itachi wasn't really all that bad of a person. In fact, he suffered a lot and he did everything in his power to protect his younger brother and to protect the Leaf Village. And now Sasuke's agenda is kind of flip-flopped because he wants revenge. Even though I didn't really mention this last time, but I do recall that he doesn't necessarily want revenge against the entire Leaf Village. He just mostly wants revenge against the people that were responsible for his brother's suffering and his family's death. So there's that, but Madara and the rest of the Akatsuki have other plans, so we're gonna see how those things cross. But that being said, he kind of joined the Akatsuki and they went after the Eight Tails and they managed to capture the Eight Tails after a very interesting battle where the Eight Tails was basically kicking all their butts. And then Sasuke released one of his new abilities that he doesn't really have full control over, at least. Well, I mean, maybe he has control over it, but it's hurting him. So to me, that's not full control. But it's hurting him, causing his eyes to bleed, but he still manages to control it, and they're taking this guy away. So maybe we'll get into this brother of the tailed beast that is probably, according to the scouts, is going to go after them because he's going to be upset because that's his brother. And I understand. I would be upset if somebody, took my brother, either one of them. Again, it's just nice to know that they're older Jinchuriki who have lived their life and that knows how to control it. I don't want to know how he did that. Well, actually, I hope that they explain it. And the fact that we found out that Genjutsu doesn't work on Jinchuriki who have full control of their tailed beasts. So that is a super fascinating fact and detail that I want to know more about. And I want to know if Naruto is ever going to learn that. Does it come with age? I don't know. So let's get into it because I could have questions for days and I'm sure you guys get tired of it, but at least the part of you guys that watch this stuff probably don't get tired of it, otherwise you would stop watching my videos. Oh, but that's not the same dude. Is this the other tailed beast?
Of the six tails is at last complete.
Okay, there was another one. 6.
It certainly takes longer with just 5 of us.
Now that it's done, there are only 2 tailed beasts remaining.
That's so sad. I wanted to know more about the other tailed beasts. Did they already tell him? Is it true? I don't want it to be true. They had to have told it. That's the look of a depression.
I know that you're...
Oh, wait, no. I forgot all about this. Okay, I'm getting clammy. Okay, so he's dwelling on what Itachi told him, and we're finally gonna figure it out. Well, not figure it out, but hear it.
It's true that we may not be blood, but he's more of a brother to me than you ever were to him.
And that made him smile. And now knowing about his suffering makes it even sadder. He's probably just happy that Sasuke had somebody like that in his life when he wasn't there.
Dismiss him from your mind and move on. To be a shinobi, you need more than strength and jutsu. You must acquire the judgment to make the right decisions. You must become strong.
So he's equating his words to what Jiraiya told him. Well, that's gross.
I
Why?
have shared some of my power with you.
For
Though
what?
I hope the day when you will have to use it never comes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? What?
What are you doing now, Sasuke? I hope you're okay.
I have so many questions. I mean, it's not even really questions. I shouldn't say that exactly. It's just, I want to know, well, I guess this is a question. I want to know what exactly he shared with Naruto. He said he shared some of his powers, but like, or maybe his strength, but like, is it because he anticipates that he will have to like face against Sasuke?
Was because my life was more precious to him than the village itself was. I have similar feelings. That Itachi's life is more precious than the hidden leaf.
All right.
That's all.
Now I'm curious though, does he actually mean this, or is just he saying this in front of him? Because I'm remembering when he was like, we're not gonna let them use us, we're gonna use them. Question mark.
When a man learns to feel love, he must also bear the risk of feeling hate.
How poetic. But again, I wonder if he actually means
What do
that.
you mean Killer Bee's been taken?
Oh, his brother is the Kaze. Or not the Kaze, the Kage. I know my words. I try.
Lord Raikage, what are your orders for us?
Right.
The Akatsuki. They won't get away with this!
So we are gonna get the brother.
Just you wait, little brother. This isn't done.
I realize that screaming pain.
There's a lot so far. It's actually really sad. And that does give Naruto a lot to think about, but like he's already depressed about this, so like I'm really worried about, I really hope Jiraiya is actually okay, but I feel like at this point I'm just in denial. The longer it goes on, the longer I feel like I'm being ridiculous. And I was stupid. I didn't bring my tissues over here. So it's fine. I'm just, Naruto's got a lot on his mind. Sasuke apparently has this whole revenge plan, which I could believe, but I could also not believe that he's being serious. I don't know. I'm scared.
Oh, it's you. Hey, Kakashi-sensei.
Lady Fifth has summoned you. Let's go.
Oh, not the frogs too. Oh no, I'm scared. I'm scared.
Kamakichi, keep your trap shut. Let the boss and Tsunade handle it. They know what they're doing.
That's weird. What's going on here?
Don't worry. Let's go.
Don't worry. Don't tell me not to worry. Thank you, Naruto. I agree with that facial expression. I'm not ready. I'm gonna just say he's gonna be in the hospital. It's fine. It's fine. I'm in denial. I don't want whatever is about to happen.
I'm not exactly sure where to begin this, but let me see. I suppose the most important thing is, I'm afraid Jiraiya boy has died in battle.
Huh?
I hoped it wasn't true. I really hoped it wasn't true. Why is this happening to poor Naruto?
As I recall, that village is difficult to infiltrate. It's entirely closed off from the outside world.
Yes, but Master Jiraiya was exceptionally skilled in infiltration and espionage tactics.
Yes, exactly.
I don't have flashbacks. I do want to know what he realized before he died, and I want to know if they were able to recover his body.
That's right. Why would you ever let him do something so risky? You knew Pervy Sage better than anyone, Granny! How can you send him somewhere so dangerous alone?
Stop it, Naruto! You...
Yeah. And I also understand how Naruto feels.
As you know, the number will only continue to rise.
I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine.
Well then, we'll simply have to keep our emotions in check. The job that we...
I can't keep my emotions checked. I can. I think about this every time somebody does. I would make a terrible shinobi.
I can see that this child truly loved and admired Jiraiya boy. It makes me hope more than anything that he is the child of prophecy.
Yeah, well, Naruto hasn't had a lot of people
First,
in his
I'm gonna
life.
show you how it's done. Now watch me carefully.
Oh yeah, I remember when he pushed him down and he took him to all the things just in case he didn't make it.
What? No way! I mean, come on! Why do I have...
I'm sorry. The memories getting to me with the music in the background.
See, there's this woman I have to find, a very remarkable woman.
Come on, come on, come on! Why'd you choose me, huh?
Well, the truth is, kid, a long time ago, the fourth Hokage used to be a disciple of mine, and you bear such a striking resemblance to the fourth that it's almost laughable.
Yeah, because it is laughable. Also, you named him basically his godfather. It's just not fair. He's already been through so much. I just feel sad. Because I really just didn't want it to be true. I still don't want it to be true until there's a funeral. But the fact that all of these, like, great toads have come just makes it feel more real. And I probably would be more upset if I also hadn't cried earlier today from something totally unrelated. But, like, it's just he hasn't had a lot of people, like, his whole life. I'm gonna start crying, for real. I'm gonna try to keep it together, but I know I'm not good at that, so... He just hasn't had anybody in his life. Really. I mean, he had kind of people. He had a place to live, but he didn't have anybody taking care of him. And whenever he's having those flashbacks about what it would be like to have a brother, or what it would be like to have parents, and like... I mean, he had Iruka Sensei for a while. But, you know, Jiraiya was his mentor in many ways. He looked up to him in some fatherly ways, even though he did acknowledge that he was, like, you know, the pervy sage or whatever. But then now, in the recent past of what we've watched, knowing that Jiraiya, like, named Naruto, that he was basically, like, his godfather, and, like, you know, like, I understand why Kakashi, you know, felt the need to train Sasuke because of his situation and try to lead him on a different path than the one he ended up taking anyway, but, like, you know, Jiraiya was the first one to be like, I will help you, I'll take an interest in you, and I will train you, and that means a lot to somebody like Naruto, at least I feel like it does. And it's just not fair. I don't understand why these things have to happen in Naruto. I mean, I get it. It's probably for like the development of the story and the development of the characters. It's like a plot device and whatever, but like I'm sure there was still so much that Jiraiya had to teach Naruto, and he's never gonna get around to doing it. So like it's just unfortunate. And I don't like it. And I wish things were different, but here we are. And then besides, like, confirming that Jiraiya is in fact dead, and he has some kind of code, which I was really hoping Tsunade would know, but, like, I guess it had to be super, super encoded, because he did, like, write it right in front of whoever. All we know is that all the different pains had something to do with Jiraiya's past and people that he has faced and or taught before. So I wonder if this like plays into the whole prophecy of sorts. I'm fine. Again, I just feel like maybe I was just in too much denial, and we had so much time with all the Sasuke stuff happening, you know, that I didn't really think too much about it, / maybe had too much time to think about it, or let it rest before we got back to it, and now I'm just sad. So, anyways, thank you all so much for watching and continuing to follow this sad, upsetting shinobi journey that is also an onion, because there's just so many layers. And until next time, actually, P.S. P.S. Is Naruto gonna go to the Toad Village and train like Jiraiya did? Only other thought. But anyways, till next time, bye.